Another South Asian country that is heading for polls this year is Nepal. Scheduled for the 5th of March, this will be the first national elections since months of unrest brought down the government of former Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. But far from a routine democratic exercise, these elections are unfolding amid growing uncertainty. Nepal is grappling with pressure on three fronts: on the streets, in the political arena, and in the economy. Supporters of Nepal's former royal family are once again taking to the streets. At the same time, young Nepalis are struggling to find work and stability. Even the political establishment is under strain, with internal divisions shaking the Nepali Congress. With so much going on at once, our next report brings you the full picture.
Last year's Gen Z protests. In September 2025, demonstrations erupted across the country, initially sparked by a brief government ban on social media. But the movement quickly grew, fueled by wider anger over corruption and economic hardship. Nepal estimates the unrest caused losses of around $586 million, with nearly 15,000 people losing their jobs. Even before the youth protests, another issue was gaining traction: calls for the return of the monarchy. Pro-royalist groups are once again rallying in Kathmandu. Chants of "Bring Back the King" are echoing through the streets, marking a renewed push to restore the nation's last king, Gyanendra Shah.
The last and the only alternative for this country is king and monarchy. In the present context and the path the country has taken after the Gen Z movement, the monarchy needs to be restored to manage the situation.
The monarchy was abolished in 2008, ending more than 2 centuries of royal rule and turning Nepal into a republic. On 11th of January, royalists marked the 304th birth anniversary of Prithvi Narayan Shah, the founder of unified Nepal. The deposed king broke his silence, expressing concern over the state of the country.
Nearly 2 decades since we left the palace, the crisis the country continues to face has us worried.
Currently, Nepal is being run by an interim government. It is headed by Sushila Karki, the country's first female prime minister and a former Supreme Court judge. But the interim administration is also facing criticism for delays in pursuing corruption cases. And as the elections approach, the scramble for political power is intensifying. The Nepali Congress, the country's oldest and largest party, has split for the 3rd time since its formation in 1950. An internal power struggle between party president Sher Bahadur Deuba and general secretaries Gagan Thapa and Bishwa Prakash Sharma reached a breaking point. After talks collapsed, the split was formalized. Thapa has now claimed the party presidency through a special convention.
The Nepali Congress Special Convention has elected Gagan Thapa as the party president. This new leadership was announced just hours after the establishment faction took a disciplinary action against Thapa and Bishwa Prakash Sharma. Thapa and other leaders are now preparing to approach the Election Commission with updated party papers, and they are confident that the Commission will recognize their party.
On the other hand, the rest of the political parties are rethinking how they are going to fight this contest. The Election Commission says 175 candidates from 17 political parties have withdrawn their names from the proportional representation list for the House of Representatives. The general election will choose 275 members of the House of Representatives. 165 of them would be elected through direct voting, and 110 through the proportional representation system. Nepal is still in recovery mode after months of political and social turmoil. And what is not yet clear is this: will these elections steer Nepal towards stability or deepen the uncertainty that it already faces?